It's been a long and winding road, not to this point, but here I am. And I won't stop until my soul can't take no more, until I drop in, that's my plan. But until then, I'm grinding, I'm working, I'm working, I'm grinding, I'm grinding, I'm working, I'm working, I'm grinding. I'm shooting for the stars and my aim game is nice, so what I'm saying, it's enjoy the ride. This ain't no overstatement, oh we so overloaded. We on some legendary, oh yeah, we overnose it. We on that brink of greatness, so close I fucking taste it. Premature celebration, so let's get fucking wasted. They don't know what we been through, but it's time now that we show and prove. And I had to follow my instincts and my hand play, so it's show move. We had time with our backs up against walls, dog, but we made it. And them fake niggas show fake love, but we beat the game and we played it. Yeah, that chest shit, now I'm on to that next shit. Diamonds all in my necklace while I miss the gift that I'm blessed with. We every bit of expected, spaced out, Jetsons. Give y'all everything I got until the day that I exit. Knock, knock. Who is it? Moving in outside, we here to stay, not to visit.
Hello, peoples.
Olas.
What's going down?
Olas is hello in plural.
Shut up.
What's good, y'all? Y'all straight?
I'm as good. How y'all doing?
I thought we were gonna speak in Spanish. Y'all want to speak in Spanish tonight? I'm super
It's gonna be a whole lot of broken Spanish over this month.
Spanish. It's gonna be jacked
El
up.
hello, El you.
It'll be
Not
like
El hello.
mucho tienda.
Bruh.
El Fato Girl Chronicles. El La.
Not bruh. No, we just gonna not do
El Malto.
Spanish.
El Trocho.
El Troche. El Troche. We gotta put the A on the end of Troche. Troche.
El Maltho.
Not Maltho. El Maltho. Hey, Kimberly. Hey, girl. Hey.
What's popping, y'all? That's popping in early. Y'all good?
In here early.
Hey, girl. Hey. Listen.
Better get all my shares out the way real quick.
Did y'all enjoy y'all little break last week?
Hey, we did.
Not really. I'm not gonna lie, because I was like, damn, I'm on the show longer than when I'm on the show. Like, they was on for like 4 hours, bro. I was like,
Hey,
bro.
man, I couldn't stay up that late, man. I was like,
go to bed.
Wait, look.
Get drunk and talking.
Right. I was about to say it went from us like actually doing the show to us just having conversation. Like we was just legit talking. And then you know how we can talk in the private chat on here. So we hitting each other in the private chat. I'm like, you know, if y'all need to go, y'all can, blah, blah, blah. Y'all ain't got to stay. Everybody like, nope. I just want to go grab some food. I just want to go grab a plate.
It is too crazy. I'm like, niggas don't never stay on here this long. I wanted to hit mouth up like, you see this shit? you see this chicken McMuffin shit here and all that shit.
Chicken McMuffin.
You see this McBullshit?
Cliffo, what's good, baby? Michelle, what's up? You see how they talking about us, Michelle?
Man.
Hey, T.
Michelle,
they can't wait to get off this shit when we on, boy. Last week, niggas was up to 2 a.m.
Cliff said everybody was drunk.
Yeah, y'all was out there.
He said ladies' night was litty. McBS. But listen, you know, we do end up running the show over like when we're on here together, especially like if the topic get to going good. So we usually like let it keep flowing. So I don't want to disrupt the flow. And it just was flowing real good for ladies' night. So
my dukes.
Hey, my dukes. Hey, Miss Doris.
I knew y'all were drunk when y'all started talking about cooking chicken and going over somebody's house and eating.
That was tiny.
I was waiting for your camera to go blank and then you popped up at the other girl camera because you over her house get some chicken. I said, these niggas, yeah.
That's too funny.
Listen, Connie live about 25 minutes from here. I wouldn't have made it. Not after, not the way we was on here getting lit. That was a good time.
Dude, I'm tired of this show for that one reason, bro. Now I do that shit all the time. All the time. I hate it. Hey, G, you
Don't forget to like and share.
Yeah, make sure y'all like, share, hit that subscribe button on that YouTube channel. And let me go ahead and do the intro the right way. We want to welcome y'all to another dope episode of the Fat Girl Chronicles, where we go live each and every Tuesday, which we lovingly call Fat Tuesday. Well, Cliffo, I'm finna ban you right now. What we lovingly call Fat Tuesday, and we go. Y'all gonna let me get through this?
Did we play that clip?
No, because I don't have it.
Oh my god!
Because I don't have it, but I gotta. Wait,
is it a way for you to take a screen record a live?
Yes, send me the live. I'll screen record it.
Oh my god!
Yeah, send me the live, and I'll screen record it and put it on here.
That was me and Truck was saying last week. Y'all was on so late. We was like, these niggas get.
Wait, look. Cliffo said that's what he was gonna say when we were doing the interview with the celebrities and stuff. He was like, that's what he was gonna say under the comments, but he felt like it wasn't a professional thing to do at the time.
That's comedy.
But let me try this again, because Clifford just threw me all the way off. Welcome to another episode of the Fat Girl Chronicles, where we get all up in your business and discuss the topics that matter to us most each and every Fat Tuesday from 8 to 10 p.m. We want to thank you all for tuning in on Facebook, YouTube, and JQLM Radio. If you haven't done so already, make sure you download the JQLM Radio app or download the TuneIn app for iPhone users. Make sure you go over to download that right now. And if you haven't already subscribed to our YouTube channel, make sure you go do so. Type in YouTube. When you go to YouTube, type in the search bar, The Fat Girl Chronicles, and you'll be able to find us. Hit that subscribe button. And then after you hit subscribe, hit that little bell right next to it. Then hit all. That way you'll be able to get notifications each and every time we go live. All right. I am your girl, Leo Rochelle, and we got the fellas back in the building this week. We got your boy Trosh right up there at the top.
Mama, what up, y'all?
And then we got the mouth in this thing. What's good, Papa?
Good.
So I know, like, tonight's topic, which is check on your strong friend. So that's tonight's topic. Check on your strong friend. Excuse me. Shit, that just popped out.
That nigga get.
I know you ain't with these. Hey, boy.
I'm sorry.
Hey, goddammit.
So
what up, Silence? What up, Robin?
We got first of all, we got an amazing lineup happening.
Robin say, "What's up? What's up? Look at me, titty."
What?
Wine, boob milk. I remember y'all talking about that too. I said, Lord, they just drunk. They done went from wine to chicken. I was like,
what did I have? Oh, I had pizza. And Dodie G kept saying, Tiff, send me some of that shit. Send me some of that. Let me get a couple pieces of that.
Oh, my mama, her screen was going away and shit, and it was just the rest of them talking. She'd come back, talk about, I had to go turn on the oven. I had to preheat it and shit.
I didn't even do all of that. Somebody else cooked it. I just had to go cut a piece.
That's crazy.
But we got some amazing shows coming up for the month of April and popping off into May. So today we got Check on Your Strong Friend. you know. Um, and then next week, we got the amazing Gary O'Neill of the C Plan Do podcast. He is an amazing life coach, business coach, and he gonna help us get our shit together. I have been working with Gary since I was actually on his show, and he has been helping me navigate this business thing and low-key kind of helping me get my life together. So we got that one coming up. And then after that, we gonna talk about the guy code. We gonna unlock the code, guy code versus girl code. And then we got some really, really dope guests joining us for from another podcast that I've stumbled across. And we actually did Gary's show together. The host, his name is George Simpson, and his podcast is The Memeing of It All. Listen, if you haven't followed, like, I need y'all to go follow them. All they do is post memes or video memes, and you can literally get your laugh on by just following their Instagram page. And then we got the Black Business Spotlight. And then we got a special Mother's Day episode where we will talk about a mother's love. And it'll be a special dedication to our mothers, the women that brought us in this world and pretty much made us who we are. And then we got some more shows coming after that. We got some really dope guests coming up. But once I get them all confirmed and all that good stuff, then I'll be rolling those out just like the rest of these. So y'all already know we got some really amazing things popping off. We want to tell y'all, hey, Reginald. Hey, Robin. You see how they on here talking about us? Cliff, oh, don't be laughing. Don't be laughing. And then T
we
said,
definitely
yes.
on here.
She said, yes, check on your strong friend. We are not okay. Hey, Kelly. Hey, Kelly. Cliff, y'all just commenting and shit. Talking to each other in the comments. Hey, Genesis. And then y'all were podding with us last Tuesday. Listen, we laughed so hard because we said the guys really wanted to be on here with us. We was like, all of y'all that was in the comments really wanted to jump on here with us last week as we were chit-chatting. So maybe we'd throw that out here one day and just have random people pop on the show and have a good time with us as we are doing it. But today I want to, since we are talking about checking on your strong friend and going into that topic, I'm going to do a giveaway today.
Uh-oh.
And with the giveaway for today, you have to be in the comments. You have to like all of the Fat Girl Chronicles pages. You have to like the Instagram, the YouTube channel. You have to be subscribed to, and you have to follow the Facebook page as well. I will be giving away, thanks to Gary O'Neill of the C Plan Do Show, I will be giving away one of my Living Out Loud journals. So you get, if you're a guy, you get the Living Out Loud journal for men. And if you are a woman, you get the Living Out Loud journal for the ladies. But in order to win, you have to put in the hashtag strong friend and hashtag strong friend. So we'll start collecting the comments, and once the show is over, we will post the winner. All right. And guess what? I don't even have to collect it. Stream, y'all gonna do all the work for me. So if you would like to win that journal, you need to put in the hashtag strong friend. Make sure y'all spell it right. Make sure y'all spell it right. STRONG friend. And so that's what we're gonna do to make sure like our people are getting the best out of life and doing exactly what they need to be doing. And then tonight's lippy combination is from Royally Plugged Cosmetics. Listen, her lippies are bomb. Her eyeshadow is bomb. And I need y'all to go run up her number. She is putting out some really, really dope color combinations and bundles coming this spring. She has a whole lineup. And I've been wearing her colors on the show. So if you haven't peeped the colors, I will make sure I post them on my Facebook page and on the Fat Girl Chronicles Facebook page as well, so you guys can check it out. Royally Plugged Cosmetics. She has some amazing matte lipsticks and lip glosses, so check her out. All right.
Lips popping. Get them lips popping. Ain't no
Lips
stopping.
popping. Hey, Miss Portia. Hey,
What's going on,
Jasmine.
Portia?
What's going on? What's
Hey,
going
Jasmine.
on?
Jay Nicole in the building.
So we're going to get on into this thing. And I asked a couple questions today on my Facebook. Listen, I was running out here running crazy, but I did get an opportunity to ask some questions on my Facebook page in regards to being the strong friend. So let me go tap on into that. Oh, we got some comments on the page. Hey, Glenn. Hey, Miss Conti. She said, so she told me to tell y'all, don't do her. Don't do us. Are
Too
y'all on
late.
here talking about
You're
us
done.
from last week?
That's the one that was cooking the chicken.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I commented on, the question that I asked on my page. I'm trying to find it. Are you the strong friend? And what do you wish your friends would do to make sure your mental health is taken care of? So I asked the question because I've seen a lot here lately where there have been people that have felt like they didn't have a support system. They felt like they didn't have people that actually cared about their mental health, cared about them as a whole, or truly loved them. And some of those people have taken their own lives because of that. They have been posting. I have seen several people that have posted about friends and family members that have taken their own lives for the fact that they didn't feel like they had people that cared about them or checked in on them, and that they were dealing with depression and anxiety, but no one cared enough to check in to make sure they were okay, to make sure that they were doing good. So some of the responses were Ashley Reese said, check on me instead of assuming I'm acting funny. If they can call me any and every other time for absolutely nothing, I feel they can when they sense or assume I'm in my feelings. Most time it isn't even about them. Mickey Turner said, offer some time and invite me out and pay instead of it being me. And stop judging me when I'm exhausted and tired of praying. Let me be weak in my strength. Miss Parker said, buy me liquor and tacos once a month and just let me eat and cry. Joshua Allen said, it is my responsibility to make them aware of it. But when I'm not doing well, understand that silent space or hibernation is what it looks like when I'm overwhelmed. I appreciate friends that ask and make sure I'm eating regularly, not drinking excessively, and letting me take the time I need before I re-emerge. And I'm gonna come back to Joshua's comment because it kind of hit home.
Yeah, I want you to come back to that too.
Rakita said yes. She is the strong friend. She said, just respect my space, which equals some sense of peace. Most of them get it. Jay Nicole said, honor my days of self-care. Dion Ruffin said, don't look down on me when I'm being emotional. And then Megan Johnson said, understand my need for peace. But then we also had, a few replies in the Fat Girl Chronicles group. And in the group, Miss Tabitha Esther of the Body Confidence, she said, hugs are good, but if not possible, show up actively to help them find stress relief. Sometimes in the moment, the strong friend can't even bring themselves to talk because it's so heavy. Most of the time, we're silent. So I think if our closest had a list of things we'd like in that moment, doesn't have to be long, it'll help them show up for us. Our friends are not mind readers, and giving them a little direction on how to take care of us goes a long way. Anita Graves said, allow me to vent as I allow them to. I usually don't get that. And Michelle said, Yes, I am the strong friend. I want some of my friends, not all, to tune into moments when I may need for them to spontaneously check in, take me for a change of scenery. Doesn't have to be a grand gesture. Take me to lunch, coffee, or send me snail mail to say I see you. Ivy said, Michelle, I couldn't have said it better myself. Give me the same energy I give them. My toxic traits expects me out of people around me. And Michelle said, I expect me out of some people too. So to go back to Joshua's comment, um, because it's just gonna keep rolling. Joshua said, it is my responsibility to make them aware of it, but when I'm not doing well, understand that silence, space, or hibernation is what it looks like when I'm overwhelmed. I appreciate friends that ask and make sure I'm eating regularly, not drinking excessively, and letting me take the time I need before I reemerge. What you was gonna say, Trash?
I mean, I get that to a certain extent, but just make sure that you don't have the hypocrite friends. You know what I'm saying? Like the friends that expect you to see shit, but they don't see shit when it's you. You see what I'm saying? Like when people going through stuff, like a lot of motherfuckers always just, oh, you should have known. Like we this close, we that close. You should have just known because I was acting different. But when it comes to your turn, now nobody can see the shit that you going through until you already done went past the line. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a breaking point. Once you break and everybody see that shit, now they were like, oh, this motherfucker tripping. No, the signs was there.
Mm-hmm.
You should have saw the signs like you wanted me to see the signs.
Yeah,
Like, I don't like that kind of shit.
for the most part, that's a lot of people though, because you know what I'm saying. A lot of people feel both sides of those coins, where you're intuitive, but you're not intuitive as well. You know what I'm saying? Like when somebody else is going through something, sometimes it's hard. People can't really tell. I think it's even harder when you're close to somebody to really know when they're going through something.
But
Yeah, I can see that.
if you got like a regular trait about you, or like a character, this is who I am, this is how I act. If I start acting fucking different, then damn. All right, you know this is me, who I've been all this time you've known me, but I'm acting different now. You see what I'm saying? Like, how you not picking up on that?
Mm-hmm.
That's all I'm saying. Like, if you say we cool like that, then you should know. Just like you want me to know when something off with you.
Yeah, and sometimes we have to be receptive to that as well. You know what I'm saying? You have to be receptive to people tapping in with you, because even
Oh, definitely.
if people do mention it to you or bring it to your attention, and then you like, I don't know what the fuck you talking about. I don't know what you mean. You know what I'm saying? And then you constantly like giving pushback to people checking in. Like, I don't even know what you're talking about. Like, you got to be
That's
receptive to
true,
the
but
check-in, or you have to be receptive to people letting you know that like you're being different.
Mm-hmm.
But one of the things in his comment that I was talking about, touching on, was saying about the drinking excessively. When I was at my lowest, that became my go-to.
Mm-hmm.
That became my thing to do. That became my crutch. That
mm,
became my um that became my secret. Nobody
yeah,
knew that was my thing. Nobody knew what was happening. And I tell people all the time, like, the man at the liquor store knew. The man at
Swear
the
to
liquor
God.
store knew, for the fact that I was in there every couple days. Or when I was going, I was buying enough so I wouldn't have to be in there as often. And then I was taking shit to work in the morning. I would go to Speedway, get a big old Speedway cup, put my drink in there, and I would be sipping all day at work. Would nobody know, because I wasn't changing my behavior. It was just helping me to stay in the moment. It was helping me to stay relaxed. It was helping me to cope with all of the stuff that was going on. And when I felt like I couldn't cope at work, I would clock out, tell my boss, all right, I'm gone, and I would go home. And me being at home, where I lived at, where I stayed was not a place where you could just ride past and see if I was at home. You got to come in, go over the river and through the woods to see if I was at home.
Okay.
So when I got in my mode and I would leave work and I would go home, nobody knew I was at home drinking. Nobody knew I was at home sleeping. Nobody knew I was avoiding the world, avoiding people. And even like you were saying, Trosh, that people should know. But if you're hiding or not communicating, people won't know. People know that you might have been going through things, but if you're hiding or you're like you've stepped away from those that you are close to, they won't know. They won't have a inkling, and they might be like, oh, okay, well, let me check in, let me see what's going on. But when you check in and you see what's going on and it's still the same response, like, oh, okay, well, I'm just checking in, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So a lot of times that checking in is the moment to be truthful, to be honest. And I had a conversation last night with one of my friends who I consider a strong person, very strong person. And he said to me, one of the things that we don't recognize when it comes to being a strong friend or being a strong person is that although we've been through so much and it doesn't show, the one thing that we don't do or haven't allowed the world to do is to turn us cold. We might be numb, but we haven't turned cold. And I've been thinking on that all day long because it's a lot of people actually functioning, high functioning in this numbness. A lot of us are numb. A lot of us are tired. A lot of us are stressed and depressed and dealing with anxiety and trying to go through all of these life-changing situations and things that are happening. But a lot of us also have learned how to put on a face, how to put on a mask, how to put on a facade, because so many times when you go to talk to people or tell people that this is where you are, oh, but you so strong. Bitch, I don't want to be strong no more. I'm tired of carrying the weight of the world on my shoulders. So that is one of the things, like I said, when it came down to stuff that I was dealing with after I lost my mom, drinking excessively was my thing. That was my go-to. And when I started to give up on myself, and when I started to like finally come back around and see some light and was able to crawl out the hole a little bit, I was able to let people know that that had become my go-to. Drinking had become my go-to. And so my best friend would check in on me a lot. And then, sometimes it'll become a little joke. You ain't been to the liquor store today, have you? Yeah. Like, you ain't over there drinking, is you? Yeah. And so it became.
It was a young man that was going through that. I was just looking at Candy has her own show about the old lady gang restaurant, like a reality show. And one of the gentlemen that's on the show was going through that. His sister killed herself, and she was an excessive alcoholic. And when he killed himself. His sister killed herself.
Like, what the fuck? What kind of LGBTQWMR and all that?
He is in the LGBT community, but LGBT. But
bad, bro.
But yeah, he said he started drinking so much like that. Like he said he was drinking so much, and then the pandemic came. He was trapped in the house, so all he did was drugs and drink. He said he started spitting up like blood like 2 times a day. Like,
damn.
And like for me personally, since my mom passed, I know my go-to and my cope is to relax. Sometimes I smoke and I drink, but I still don't do it excessively. I do it more than I used to, but not excessive. You know what I'm saying? Like I just use it to cope with. And it's hard sometimes when people always think you're strong when you don't really have nobody to communicate that with. You know what I'm saying? And when you do, and it's hard to find people that you really feel truly opening up to, because like Troy's mom said, it can be misdirected, or you never know somebody's true intention. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes growing up, we probably haven't even been exposed to understand how to feel, how to say how I feel.
Yeah.
You know, and for me being from the South, and a lot of those families, man, are like everything is like, shut up and don't say nothing. You know what I mean?
That's true, man. I remember when I was going through my shit. Like I know, like my family and shit, we never grew up like we never talked and shit like we should. You know what I'm saying? As far as expressing feelings and shit like that, because like our family just built strong like that. But I knew I was fucked up when I started talking to my oldest brother. You know what I'm saying? Like that nigga. I mean, me and him never really had no life talks and shit until like I was nigga. I just didn't have nobody to talk to. You know what I'm saying? So I just started telling this nigga everything basically, and I don't do that. So I mean, and I appreciate the nigga because he was listening because he know I don't do that. So now I'm out of my character at this point. He know we don't really like share stories and shit or experiences and shit that's fucking us up. When he know that, man, so he just like listened to me and shit and was just trying to give me some advice and shit like that. But yeah, like he was paying attention though because you know I don't usually say nothing about shit I'm going through until. Well, not until, but at that point, I was like, man, bro, I got to, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got to get this shit out.
But that's
It was
dope. You
crazy.
got a sibling that can relate to you though, and that's somebody that's been with you your whole life. Somebody that's been up and down. You know what I'm saying? Know the ins and outs, and probably can relate more to you. You know what I'm saying? I feel bad for people that got siblings and can't communicate with them. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because of differences or misunderstandings that probably only takes a conversation to correct. You know, but
True.
and especially during these times, man, with so many people dying and we losing so many loved ones, so many friends, you know, over COVID, whether it be COVID or whether it be because we hadn't taken care of ourselves up until the point where COVID came out, where it affected us in so many other different ways, where it's causing us to lose so many people. Like I'm when I'm out, man, I see so many people that you the mental is more prevalent than it used to be. Like people are fucked up. A lot of people just fucked up. There ain't no other way to really put it. You know, people are
Mm-hmm.
fucked up out here.
Yeah. T said, don't assume acting funny because I'm moving funny. I'm truly just mentally trying to hold it together. That right there is the one, T. That's the one. Michelle said some people do not change their demeanor because the strong friend is just that, the strong friend. They are really good at hiding their feelings. Um, Miss Doris said sometimes people can't see the forest for the trees. Michelle said, T said Michelle Jackson definitely truth. I've been known as a silent sufferer for a long time, not because I'm hiding emotions, but because I'm the problem solver with the problem. I still have to show up to get things done and solve the problem. And a lot of times that's what's expected, but it's hard. And um I think at some point when you are constantly being the problem solver and then you are the one with the problem and you don't know how to solve your problem or navigate through all of the emotions that you're dealing with, it is a bigger issue and it causes a downward spiral within yourself. Ms. Doris said it's hard to talk about your feelings and problems because if you let them in, you get redirected, you get misdirected and ridiculed. Yeah,
That's
that's the
true. I mean, and I'm gonna say it, like the black community love making everything a fucking joke. You know what
yep.
I'm saying? Everything is a fucking joke with the black community, and people got to stop doing that shit because should be serious, man. And you don't know
Mm-hmm.
what a person gonna do or on the brink of doing. Instead of you listening, you want to turn everything to something to laugh about, and it don't be time. It don't be time. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, keep it up. I'm gonna be the motherfucker who I wild out on. You gonna be that motherfucker I wild out
Mm-hmm.
on because you think shit funny right now when shit serious.
Yep. Michelle said, Teen Hunter, indeed, it's showtime most of the time. We don't have time to let emotions show. And that's the bigger part.
Man,
Like when do we take a moment to process? When do we take a moment to release? When do we take that moment to let all of the things that we're constantly dealing with or constantly like trying to navigate through? Like, shit is happening every day. Adulting is the worst. Adulthood is the worst hood ever. Like, I don't
Man.
ever want to be an adult. Like, nobody forewarned us that adulthood would be this way. Like, we saw our parents navigate through their things and go through the things that they were dealing with, but we were kids or we were teenagers, so we didn't really have a full understanding of like the real shit. And
Right.
so as you get older, you experience death a lot more. You experience health issues, you experience um not just like death, but then you experience this um kind of disconnect from who you really are, who you're trying to be, and like who you're supposed to be. Like there's this multi-dimensional thing happening, and you're trying to figure out like, how the fuck do I handle all of this? This part of my life is jacked up, but this part is okay. This part is like coming together, but I need all of this to come together so I can move to the next level and do this, and this. And so it becomes this whole misplaced, like there's a lot of misplaced emotions and you don't necessarily know how to navigate them. And a couple weekends ago, if you're not in the group on Facebook, A Cure for the Culture, when we did the love languages show, my sister Nicole, who did the videos, she is the moderator of that group, and she is a mental health counselor. So a lot of the things that she touches on has to do with mental health awareness. She talked about narcissism, but then not only did she talk about narcissism, she talked about the emotions that are involved in um this new age of people that only say, I feel some type of way. What is the type of way that you're feeling? Because that's the one thing that we're constantly saying in this society that we're in now. Oh, that just made me feel some type of way. What way? How did that make you feel? What is it that you actually felt? And as adults, we don't necessarily know how to navigate through what we felt, because sometimes the things that we feel are a combination of feelings. And so you can't necessarily decipher, I was angry, I was sad, I was hurt. You know what I'm saying? And so there's this whole trying to figure out what way am I actually feeling? And instead of us processing our feelings, we just say that made me feel some type of way. That's the explanation, and then we keep on moving and not realizing that what we're actually doing is suppressing.
Mm.
And
Yeah, I feel like it's suppressing, but I also feel like it's leaving like a broad area for the interpreter to put what they gonna put on the type of way that you feeling. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, the person you said that to could take that shit any kind of way. So you need to stop saying I feel some type of way, because they might not understand the way you feeling. You know what I'm saying? Like, you need to get more specific with that.
and
I'm about to lay down on the couch on this show.
And that nigga mouth over there feeling some type of way.
Man, like you so many different emotions, man. There's so much, man. Just so much going on, man. And, you know what I'm saying? And I think one thing I had to learn is that, because I'm a fixer. I had to learn that it's okay not to be able to fix it, and just be able to be in that moment with that person and try to understand it. You know. Yeah, and that not being able to fix stuff, man. Sometimes for me, is just it's depressing. It's depressing for me to not be able to fix.
Yeah, it's shit
You know what I'm
crazy.
saying? When you realize that you can't fix everything.
And I think that Michelle touched on some big shit when she was saying, like, I know she said it in a metaphor type of way, but that shit specific to us. You know what I'm saying? She like most of the time it's showtime. Yeah, you goddamn right. We be on here every goddamn week. Like, what's up, y'all? You know what I'm saying? Knowing the day done beat the shit out of us. You know what I'm saying? Then we get to 7 o'clock Central Standard Time and be like, yeah, what's up? Y'all good? You know what I'm saying? Like,
and that was part of my response to Joshua's comment was that, you know, when you do things in the public eye, you do have to show up. And then when you don't want to show up, like people feel some type of way when you don't want to show up, when you can't give 100%, and all you got is 25, and you like, I'm gonna just give you this 25 because that's all I got.
Man.
People take it personally when it's not about the other person. It's about me trying to navigate these feelings and navigate these thoughts, and trying to not necessarily navigate, trying to silence some of these thoughts, because that could be the killer part. That's the part that's constant. You keep hearing what's in the back of your mind, or what's the rhetoric that's being played over and over again. And although you may not necessarily know how to control it, it's like, damn, you're trying to ignore it, and it becomes more. And sometimes when you ignore something, it becomes louder and louder. It becomes the loudest thing in the room. It becomes the loudest thing that you can hear. But trying to get through those spaces and those moments and times, like when we did the show Motherfucking Tide, like I think that was the most like one of the realest shows that we've done, you know, since it's just been us three, because we were literally like, nah, we tired. Like like traveling, going here and there, dealing with this, that, and the other. Like, no, I'm tired.
Boss, I'm tired.
And to give people a realistic view of us in that way. Like, I think Pop was even just leaning, like at one point in the show. I think he was like this. It was just like, you know, he was still talking, but I think he was like this for a good 30, 45 minutes. And it was like,
yo, it's crazy. You know that be Pop be hot and then realize how tired he was. Be like this. Yep.
T. Hannah said adulting is every day. Listen, it's every day. Every day you got to get up and adult.
That's what they'll tell you. Shit, they be like, yeah, you just got to be adult like Monday and then be adult again on Thursday. But they'll be telling you that shit like, no. You got to do this shit every damn day,
Sunday,
nigga.
Monday,
this ain't like gym when you was in elementary school.
Sunday, Monday. That shit gonna keep going.
Remember in elementary school we used to have gym 2 times a week? No, nigga.
Yeah.
Not this adulting shit.
Adulting is like, it's not like you just said with the gym. I'm sitting up here thinking, remember when they used to roll the cart out and you could get to watch a movie in school? Like, that's what I thought adulting was. Like, we get the cart rolled out, and that's when we have to adult. No, we got to adult every day.
Especially when you ain't did your homework the night before and she rolled up. Yes, we gotta watch a movie.
I ain't got to. I can do my homework while we watching the movie, just in case she decide to ask for it. Right. Miss Doris said it's hard, but you have to try to talk that out. Violence is not the answer. Genesis said, most of my friends don't know how to handle me when it's my time to need them. So I say I'm cool and deal with it in silence. It's exhausting. Yeah, she got that bad. And then I be having to check her. And Miss Doris said, and they might be scared. Michelle said, because people are quick to treat you like ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis. They came to see the group. Woo. We love you too, Miss Doris. Oh, we needed that. I needed that. I don't know about y'all, but I needed that.
Oh, damn. You definitely know we love you, my dukes.
We definitely love you. Showing up, always being here. Kelly said, excuse my language, but fuck those people. My mental health is more important than your feelings. How can I fully show up for you when I can't show up for myself? And that's the part, baby. That's the part. Cliff O said facts.
Yes, indeed.
T. Hannah said, right. Show up when you don't feel like or want to. It's hard. And I think the one thing that we have to do is learn to communicate and step outside of yourself. I know that's the hardest thing because I know for me being in therapy, it's like me having hard conversations or coming to the table with those kind of things is one of the things that's hard for me because I'm so used to being looked at like I'm the strong friend. And I'm going to just say this, in this season of growth and being me, I don't want to be the strong friend. I don't want to be strong, goddammit. I want to hug. I want to cry. I want to let my feelings out. I don't want to walk around with all of these feelings and emotions just holding on to them because I don't feel like I can express myself. I don't feel like I can let it out. I don't feel like I can pull up and call somebody and talk through these things. Right. I thank the people that allow for me to call them and to let these things out from, time to time when I do. I thank you because, that's not something that's a consistent thing that happens. And for those that may need it, listen, I will give y'all the number to my bat phone. You can call the bat phone. And talk through whatever it is that you need to talk through with me. Listen, I go to therapy for these things because I know a lot of my triggers. I know a lot of my things that have caused setbacks and rifts in my previous, I would say my previous life. But a lot of things haven't. Where you chuckling at?
But do you remember when you picked me up when I was in Chicago and then we went and bought the belt and you told me about the place across the street?
Yes.
I don't know why that popped in my head.
Because I said in my previous life.
Wait, what? What I miss?
Pop being pop.
Y'all having times without me and all that.
When I picked him up, when
from the
we were in Chicago.
Yeah.
He said from the Waldorf Astoria. But I will say,
was
like,
a good fucking weekend.
It was. Wait, that wasn't a weekend. That was a
no,
week.
It definitely wasn't a weekend. That was middle of the week. What the fuck I'm talking about?
That was a weekday.
I think we should go put into legislation. Every day, strong people should be able to have an hour to feel. Everybody think everybody else strong. Let everybody that's strong have an hour to feel.
Yep.
To just be in the moment of being in them, you know what I'm saying? Or whatever allows them to cope or whatever allows them to move, allow them to have that moment.
I say a day, fuck an hour, a day. I don't think an hour long enough, man. You need a day. Shit, you damn near need a week, to be honest, because let's just like really think about it. Like if you're a strong person, it's all year for you.
Right, all year.
It's all year for you.
I understand what you're saying, but
like
at least an hour every day. You know,
an hour a day.
Every day. To just be unstrong.
Not true.
Hey, brother.
Motherfuckers do be calling you all goddamn day, just like unleashing their whole shit on you, and you know what I'm saying, and you're receptive of it because, like, that's who you are. Like you, and the crazy part about being a strong friend is you didn't pick that. You just are that person.
Yeah.
It ain't like, all right, I'm gonna be the fucking sensitive friend. I'm gonna be the strong friend. It just fell on you because that's who you are.
A lot of times it's your characteristics, though. It's your characteristics that make you that person. And next time, Charles, just at me if you trying to tell me something.
Huh?
Anywho. I'm just fucking with you.
Both of us over here like, what the hell happened?
And your ass was John C. Riley. This motherfucker like,
I'm
I was just
looking at
messing with. I was
I'm
just
looking at
messing
the
with
comments. I
you.
was looking. I was like, ain't no message in the private chat.
that ass with the damn John C. Riley face. The hump.
Cliffo said, I honestly don't even know if I can be that vulnerable and let it be known when I'm not good. I kind of shut down and start all over a day or two later. But that's the part. That's what we're saying. Like,
bruh.
we have to allow people to tap into, I mean, like, we have to be willing to tap into ourselves, first of all, to understand that being vulnerable is a part of your humanness. That's part of your humanness. To literally, you don't have to carry everything. Nobody put a shelf on your back or put a trailer hitch on you and said you got to carry all of this shit back here. So you got to find the ways to unload. You got to find the ways to get that shit off of you. And I know as of lately, I have been one of the biggest things that was hard for me to do. My siblings are my biggest support system. And so one of the things that I was doing is that I wasn't telling them what was going on with me or how I was feeling because I did not want them to worry. I did not want them to feel like I didn't want them to be nervous or scared or feel some type of way because I was going through what I was going through. And then I realized, like, no, like, these are the people who love me. These are the people who care about me. These are my siblings. This is all I have family-wise. All I got is my siblings and my nephews. This is my core. And if this is the core of who Tiffany is, they are a reflection of me. And
None.
What'd you say?
I didn't say anything.
And if I can't tell them, that's an issue. That's a problem. And so I had to step outside of myself and tell them. And like, when all of this stuff that has been happening, like, finally came to a head for me, I was like, you know what? No, I got to tell my siblings. I got to tell the ones who will look out for me at the end of the day. At the end of the day, if something major was to happen to me, they would be the ones that would have to deal with it. And so therefore, I don't want to put myself or them in a situation that would scar them, scare them, or cause trauma to them any further. So it's a lot of reflecting within yourself to understand, like, sometimes you gotta step outside of yourself and you gotta do something that's hard for you to do, and you gotta do something that's it might hurt, but it's also gonna make you feel better because these people love you and they love you for this reason. And I mean, they love you for more than one reason. It's not like they expect you to keep carrying a heavy ass load. Like, no.
I just wanted to touch on like your sibling, the power in y'all, bro. Like for real. Like me and Leo wasn't this close before we started doing this. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, we knew who each other was, and like on Facebook, we'll say what's up every now and then. But since doing this, like me and Leo, like close. But like I see her siblings and shit all the time, bro. They push each other, man. It's so strong and amazing. Like, it's crazy. All of them, like, man, they ass always on all the shows, like everything they do, they pump each other and promote each other. It's just some it's crazy, man. And they all like entrepreneurs. They all it's fucking ridiculous how much they do as a family. I'd be like, God damn, y'all doing that too.
That's dope to be able to have that. You know what I mean?
It is. And I can say, like, it's because of my mama. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how she raised us, to be close knit. And even when we were out here like fighting each other, like when we fighting each other, it's still like I dare you to say something. I don't care if me and my sister ain't talking right now. but I dare you to say something about I'm gonna knock your head between the washer and the dryer.
100. That's me all day.
Because
what up, Gary? We see you.
you don't get to say what you want to say about because when you decide that you don't want to be our friend no more, or you decide that you want to go do whatever, them gonna be the ones that still gonna be right there, even though we might not be talking, or she might have got on my nerves, or like she did something, or I did something, whatever. They still gonna be the ones that's gonna hold me down.
Shit,
Michelle said,
even when my mama was a crackhead, couldn't nobody call my mama crackhead with me. Somebody else said, I'm gonna beat the brakes off you.
first of all, you don't say nothing about mama, period. Okay? Say something about mama. And we gonna have a problem. Michelle said, my dilemma is when I start to unload, the person I'm unloading to will go into the me too part. It automatically comes right back to me being the strong friend because now I'm listening to your me too. It's a never ending loop around. One thing I have learned, Michelle, is to ask. I have learned to ask. I don't do it all the time. It's a habit that I'm learning. It's to ask the people that I'm communicating with, do you have the energy for me to talk to you or to unload? You know, because sometimes people be dealing with shit and then it's like you just start unloading and then you be like, damn, like they even heavier now. So I've been trying to implement that a lot more because I want to be cognizant of where my people are. I know I'm dealing with stuff constantly. And like right now, like I'm continuously like working through a lot of shit. And I'm thankful for those who listen, those who have like gave pointers or just even helped me through it, or those that even just allowed me to cry or hugged me so that I could cry or whatever the situation is, or those that have stepped up in the midst of like all of the stuff I've been dealing with. I just want to say thank you to those people because I promise you, we probably wouldn't have come back until March after that break in December if it wasn't for my support system, if it wasn't for me being in therapy, if it wasn't for all of those things, like, and I'm not saying I'm 100%, like, but you know, sis still gurgling a little water, you know, keeping your head above water. That's where I'm at.
Make it away
when you can. That's kind of where I'm at. I'm right here, like.
Hey, say those words. Put those words right there.
Scratching and surviving. Miss Doris said, you can step out of your body, but you have to live up to your convictions. I am a woman of my convictions. Okay, then. Cliff O said, I feel you on that. Reginald Holt and BHNWB been holding me down. Okay, then.
Yeah. Don't even say it, mouth.
Word.
That
nigga gay.
I was waiting. Genesis said, girl, yes. It's like, no, shut the fuck up and just listen. You don't have to relate every time. Hey Gary, what's up? He said between the cabinets and the stove, listen, between the refrigerator and the dishwasher. Okay. I definitely try to ask. And a lot of lately, I have had people that have noticed when I'm like not my best, or you know, one of the things I've recognized that when I am not my best lately, I just go to sleep. I don't even want to talk no more. Like I just go to sleep, or I can't sleep. So it's either one. It's like I'm gonna sleep a lot, or I'm not gonna sleep at all. T said, my sister and I aren't close, but trust, if you come for her, you coming for me. Nuck if you buck. Listen.
It'll always be the little ones.
Right.
Toya said, "Hey Toya." She said, "It's good to have the kind of friend that knows you and knows when something's wrong, so they step up and check and be that friend." That's so dope. Listen, my one friend, the only like when I call to check in on her, that's the only time she ever calls me Leo. I can call her and say, "Hey, you good?" She like, "Ain't nobody got time for your shit today, Leo." Oh, bitch, so something is wrong. Something is wrong. Okay. Okay, so all right. But you just don't want to tell me what's happening or what's going on. I get it. I understand. Like,
Who that friend?
I ain't gonna say her name, but she know.
Damn, I could pinpoint.
Nah, I don't think you know this friend.
Oh, okay.
You might know her, but I don't like she's not very like present like that, but she's very present. She's not on social media like that, but she's very present.
I know
So
who it is. I know who it
she's
is.
a friend that's like she is that friend that's always like, she does her thing. She's very quiet. She supports. She all of those kind of things. But then when I call her and ask her, "Hey, you good? What's going on? How you feeling?" Because I try to check in on my people. And when I do, you know, she's the one that's her tale. Ain't nobody got time for your shit today, Leo. And I'd be like, "Well, listen, I was just checking in, making sure you were good." But then, you know, she goes into her rant and then she eventually tells me what's going on. And I'm like, okay, good. My other friend, my best friend, she's very quiet and reserved. And so I have to actually like be in her presence and she has to know, like, no, ma'am, I'm not gonna allow you to escape this. So you better get to talking. So she'll go ahead and talk when I'm in her presence. Other than that, she kind of keeps stuff on the hush. So I try to call and make her laugh and talk to her often just so she knows that she don't have to be hushed, but if she chooses to, I appreciate it and that I'm always there. Michelle said, "I get that part, but being that I am the strong friend, I normally do not say anything at all. It is unusual for me to let my guard down. My circle should know when I start to let the guard down that I must really need to talk." Yes, ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
But do you? So I think that's like a variable as well because two guys that are fresh best friends versus two girls that are best friends, the communication is different. You know what I mean? Like y'all know how to. I think women are taught different how to feel and how to express. You know what I'm saying? Than
That's
two guys.
see, that's like that. That's like that old style of doing shit though, Mouth. I think with the new style, like it's a lot of emo shit that's like intertwined with living. You know what I'm saying? So it's like dudes, like just how they call shit like a bromance or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like we know it ain't no gay shit with that. You know what I'm saying? It's just the fact that that's how they choosing to like label it. But I think like you know who the fuck your homie is because a lot of people don't have that many friends these days, bro. Like people like are cognitive of who
Yeah,
the fuck is form and who not these days, like early.
right. Like
You know what
I've
I'm
never
saying?
had a lot of friends, and like I always used to tell kids and people around me, you have one. You lucky if you have one or two friends. Most
For
of
real,
them are
man.
associates. Most of them are associates. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
So
That
you
like
know, like if
that
that's
ride
your
or die
homie,
for you.
bro.
Like I'm my two best friends. If you fuck with them, I will kill you. Like really, I'm really.
For real.
I will
Pop
fucking
Pop
kill you.
said it's
Like
over.
for real. Like I'm not playing with you. I'm putting on all black. I'm jumping out the bushes and I'm fucking you up till you fucking die. Like if you fuck with my bros, you know what I'm saying? That's
Yeah.
that. Yeah. So
Hey, yeah, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? So
some
like
people
you
you fuck
know.
with, I might give you a goddamn high five. I'm gonna tell y'all a joke. I
Oh
was
shit.
and it has something to do with mental health, right? So I'm at this high end restaurant in DC where we have a contract at. So I'm outside standing. This lady, she has mental health issues. So she just ranting and raving. She go up to the hostess, yelling, "Bitch!" I said, "Excuse me, man, you can't do that." So she started going off on me. She was like, "Oh, what you gonna do? Hit me, Mike Tyson! Hit me, hit me, hit me!"
Not Mike Tyson, first
So
of all.
y'all know how crazy I am, right? I said, baby, I'm not gonna hit you. I said, I just want you to calm down, leave the area. And she's like, yeah, honey, keep fucking with me. You don't know me. And she said, I'll fuck around. I'll kill your baby mama. I said, shit, you be my friend forever. The whole restaurant bust out laughing because they got chairs outside, right? Everybody outside there bust out laughing. I was like, oh, you trying to be my friend now.
A mess. A whole mess. Not you trying to be my friend now, huh? You stupid. She said her mom is chilling with her tonight. She's enjoying the show. Hey, mama. How
Hey,
you doing?
grab a computer or the phone or whatever, and you go ahead and
Yeah,
put your
T,
comments
get her
up in
phone,
there.
get all her
'Cause
devices, and
we
go
know what T
subscribe.
doing. We know what T talking about. She always trying to be.
We know what T.I. cousin talking about.
Not T.I. cousin.
Mm-hmm.
That's what.
All you gotta do is grab it and hold it up. She's short. She ain't gonna be able to jump up there and get it.
Leave T alone. She is a little bit though. Listen. So, what are some of your ways that you like check in with yourself? What are some of those ways?
I mean, I don't even like have no ways to check in on myself, but I know when I'm fucked up. So, my days just be crazy.
Yeah,
because I'm not myself. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't have no inspiration to do none of the shit that I love doing. So I already know like this day finna be wow. So yeah, it's like that. It's kind of like a counterproductive thing to know when you finna be fucked up from the beginning of the day, because it's like you already going into the day on a down slope. Like so no matter what happens in that day, you already, even if it was some good shit, you're gonna pull some of the energy out of the good shit that just happened, and it's not gonna be as good as it would have been if you was having a good day. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just like a fucking a domino effect. It'd be crazy, man. It'd be crazy. But shit.
I think for me, I find myself slowing down and realizing staying. I like Cliff said, you know, just kind of be a couple days where I kind of just be like, I'll be in the bed, don't want to get up. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of like storm is coming. You know what I'm saying? It's raining right now, and I'm gloomy and I'm quiet. I'm to myself, and I just want to be alone. I just want to, you know, relax and get my thoughts together. But then, like, let's say the next day when I'm coming out of it, I might wake up that morning and I might start playing inspirational gospel music and start, you know, rejuvenating and revisiting, you know what I'm saying, and getting out of that slump. But I think everybody have them, you know what I'm saying? Everybody have those bad days and good days. And I think the hard part is when you can't show or people don't recognize and you still have to be that for them. You know what I'm saying? I think, yeah, super draining, it's a lot. You know what I'm saying? And
it's some hard shit to explain, bro. I get it. I'm trying to tell you. I hear you over there trying to get it out.
Sometimes I might be goddamn so fucked up. I fucking around and cry because the man dropped the biscuit on the ground or something.
The biscuit.
He was a real lobster. He was a real lobster.
Fucking good ass biscuit. It was a buttermee knot. Shit.
A buttermee knot? What the fuck is a buttermee knot?
Some shit Pop only know about.
Wait, what is a buttermee knot, bro?
Hold on. It's a biscuit they call butter. That might be the cheap brand. My bad. Y'all don't know.
No, where is it from? Like what? Like what's the brand? That's the brand called Buttermee Knot.
That's what he said. That's the brand.
No, that's not the brand of it. The name of the biscuit was called Buttermee Knot. Like you ain't gotta put no butter on me. You can butter me or you can butter me not.
Hey, log out.
I'm just go ahead and be
log out for the rest of the show.
I bet you know none of y'all even know about butter flavored Crisco. Y'all young. Y'all don't know shit. Y'all don't know. Y'all whippersnappers don't know shit. As soon as I said it, both of y'all was looking like,
Yeah,
where's
I've
Crisco?
never heard of butter flavored Crisco. You could just boil a bunch of butter.
Hey, T Mama, you
T-Mama.
from the South. You know about butter Crisco, ain't that right? T Mama, type in and let me know. I ain't the only one on
Yeah,
here.
T-Mom. I mean, like, you know, mamas might know, but I don't remember no butter flavored Crisco. I don't remember that.
You know, man, we used to think that butter flavored Crisco was like, hallelujah.
I'm finna Google that shit because I think he lying.
Hey, I swear.
I don't know.
Oh, Grand's Biscuit is the name of the brand. Yep, Grand's Biscuit has biscuits called Butter Me Nuts.
Bruh.
You know,
Wait, are you
What
talking
the
about the
fuck? They got
Pillsbury?
butter flavored Crisco. Oh my God, they got butter flavored Crisco.
I'm telling you, it was the truth.
Nigga, what you mean was the truth? They still sell this today. I just Googled the fuck out of this. Instacart got it, Walmart got it, Jewel got it. Nigga, no. What?
Hey.
T said yes. Her mama said she know about butter
That's when I
flavored
first
Crisco.
learned. I first caught myself cooking an omelet with butter flavored Crisco. Because I was like, it's gonna make my eggs taste buttery.
Who the fuck putting butter in eggs? Why?
You cook them.
Bro, that's nasty.
Oh my God. Them millennials with these non-stick pans. Y'all don't know nothing about cast.
What you mean?
So this is a whole nother show. Let's get back to milk.
This is a whole other show.
Y'all about to fuck up my mental.
I ain't never put
we
no butter
always
in my
had
eggs,
no stick
That's
pans.
crazy.
We ain't always had non-stick.
That's what they use at restaurants when they cook eggs.
What, butter in the eggs?
Yeah, they use butter.
Butter or margarine or something.
See, they should be putting down, like, just put a splash of little oil down there. You know what I'm saying?
No, they don't use oil. Oil make the eggs
How
dry.
you make eggs without butter? Hold on, Sawyer. Oh my
God. It actually dries the eggs out a little bit.
Oh my, okay. All you motherfuckers don't know how to eat, and I'm the coldest at this shit, then, if y'all don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Boy.
All right. Everybody on this show, I'm just gonna make a big ass pot. A witch pot bowl of eggs, the way I make them, and y'all gonna be like, "Oh shit, stop using butter."
Anyway,
all right.
First of all, I'm mad you said a witch pot bowl of eggs.
Yeah, a big ass pot. Just everybody, just bring your little bowl around here. I'm gonna scoop some in there. You just walk the fuck on. Just get the fuck on after I give you this scoop. Don't come back around because ain't no seconds. Because I do this shit, man. I do this cooking shit.
He said, for me, I think it's different because oftentimes, for men, I also think it's different because oftentimes we aren't raised to show or express emotions. Right. And that's very true.
That's my point. That was my point. Yeah. Like, we're not taught to express those things. Even though I think in some areas I'm a little different because I was raised by all women. I was the only boy for till I was like 17, 18 years old.
Hey, these judgy face little motherfuckers in the comments right now, boy. Hey, boot their ass out. Put them out. They done found all the judge face emojis.
Gary still over here singing Good Times, talking about some temporary layoffs.
I wasn't even on that part.
I'm going back. I'm going through the comments.
No, I was talking about Gary, nigga. When I said, tell me what they said, I wasn't on that part.
Kelly said exactly, and it's so unfortunate because there's nothing weak about a man expressing his feelings. It's honestly one of the strongest things. We're all human and made of flesh. Yeah, they forgetting that hashtag strong friend.
Oh man, they must not want to win them books.
They definitely don't.
Toya said, "How you make eggs without butter?" Yeah, they did hit you with the faces.
Fuck them all.
This one is serious though. And then I think Toya put the one with the little monocle. She said, "Trosh frying eggs with that oil, thinking he's scrambling them. Good night." And she told you to go to bed.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
And then y'all tell us too, like, how are some ways that you choose or you try to check in with yourself when you know that you're going through a lot? When you're going through a lot, what are some ways that you check in with yourself? What are some ways that you check yourself when you're going through a lot? I know for me, I check in. I recognize when my anxiety happens quick. Then that means I need to check in. I need to take a step back. I need to reevaluate. I need to see what the underlying cause is. When my anxiety is like constantly happening or constantly coming up, or I'm constantly feeling anxious and I don't know why, or a lot of times when I haven't had an anxiety attack in a while, thank God. But when my anxiety gets over the top, like I can feel like an inner heat rising, and my hands get hot and almost to the point where they're like shaking. But I haven't had an anxiety attack in a while. But when I start feeling like that little shakiness and that heat on the inside happening, I try to make sure like, okay, now you need to take a step away from whatever is happening. You need to take a step back. You need to take a breather. You need to figure out what's going on. Because that's how it leads into an anxiety attack. That's how it leads into a bunch of other things. And a lot of times I deal with depression as well. I deal with depression as well. But you know, that's something that's continuously a fight with the depression. But anxiety, I can recognize it right when it happens, not as much with the depression. And sometimes depression is lingering. It lingers, and then it kind of sits on your shoulder like remember the little green alien Kazoo from the Flintstones? Remember he used to be around Fred? That's how depression is sometimes. It's just lingering. It's just hanging around, and it just be like,
A lot of great comments going up.
It is. T said, "Woo, child, mom and I in the car from grocery shopping. Y'all tearing these speakers up. I forgot all the hashtag and give away everything. Listen, y'all better put that hashtag strong friend." Michelle said Troche could have been the strong friend, but he can't make eggs right. So now I'm rethinking the strong friend part. That's because StreamYard, for whatever reason, does not like keep us separated. He's an admin, but anytime we log in, they keep us the same, which is dumb. So yeah, sometimes he ends up with my picture. I never end up with his, but he always ends up with my picture. So yeah, that's kind of how that goes. Thank you, Portia. We appreciate you for hopping on here. She said, "This is my first time joining the podcast, and this was really good. I truly enjoyed this. I will visit again." Thank you. Make sure you hit the subscribe button because you're over there on YouTube. Make sure you hit that subscribe button so you can get notifications every time we go live, darling.
Don't forget to tell a friend how to get in.
That too. Ray said Troche must be going through something. We here for you, my guy.
He said a picture pop
up. Cliff O said, "I just feel off. I might wake up every hour or can't sleep at all. Gotta force myself to sleep. It rarely happens, but if it does, it will only last a couple of days." Genesis said, "I have to go to the lakefront to pray and release. I need to get back to writing." Listen, I have had so many things that I have wanted to write. I have the topics. I know exactly what I want to talk about, but the energy to actually do it is not, I don't know. It's not connected. I have been stepping into some other areas of creativity, trying to help with a lot of the things that I'm dealing with. And that has helped, but also I started back exercising. So that's definitely helped with kind of offsetting some of the depression and the anxiety as well. So That's dope. I wish there was a lakefront to go to here, Kelly, because I would be at it more often than not. But since I don't,
Yeah.
I actually go to the park. I will go to the park and I will go walking, and then when I'm done walking, I will sit there and listen to some jazz to reset.
Mm, mm,
So
mm. That sounds so
um
good. Like that's what
listen, I'm gonna send y'all my favorite song to listen to because I don't know what it is about this song, but this song is one of those that is just like it feels like a reset is happening when you listen
mm,
to it.
that's dope.
So I'm gonna send it to
And
you.
I'm like, yeah, I love water. I love water.
Yeah, it's calming. It resets you in a way
Yeah.
like nothing else can. So yeah, I feel you. T said depression be laying low, then pop up like, bitch, what we doing today? We crying on what today? You know it's raining outside. Listen.
That's common.
T, you are not lying. And on the show Big Mouth, they got a depression kitty. And like she chubby. The depression kitty is chubby on there. So depression kitty just lay on you. She
Yeah.
just lay on you. Like, and smothers you. And that's why I be like, listen, I don't need the depression kitty. I don't need that. I don't need that being around me. Um, Everybody said welcome, Portia. Michelle said hey. Ray said hey.
Okay. Well, okay.
Um,
Our
Ray.
family. Hey, y'all. I got all my podcasters with me.
Your pot got the will.
Podcaster. So you gotta try to say,
He said podcast is with
you
me.
try to say,
He tried to run it out there
That
fast.
got all the pot got the will.
you make a word up. You say it real fast, so don't nobody catch it. Podcaster.
Ray said exercise is life for real. Had to start, but hard to start, but helps a lot. It does.
Yeah, it does.
It helps with all of those hormonal things that get you to where you need to be. Michelle said music is my outlet. Yes. Hey Ramita. Hey darling.
Hey,
If you
what
are
is
looking
it,
for a
Ramita?
dope seamstress in the Indianapolis area, make sure y'all check out Miss Ramita Lynn and Company.
Okay.
She is amazing.
She be
T
so.
said, yes, I did that today. I exercised for 1.5 hours. First of all, no. I gotta build back up today. And I'm still at like 30,
I did
45
it too,
minutes.
T. I did it too. I did 2 hours.
Pop, you always in there, and I'll be so proud of you. I'm so proud of you when you be out there getting it.
And I was telling somebody in jail today, I was talking to this guy there. I said, bro, the hardest part is just getting here. Once you get here, you start moving, your blood start flowing and you're happy you made it. But just getting out the house.
Yeah,
Lord,
that's the hard part.
Like today, I looked outside, I said, man, it raining outside. Like, I said that shit like I was scared of water. I can't go out there now. I can't.
Man. But T said, yes, I did that today. I exercised for 1.5 hours and felt like a new being today. I've truly been a strong friend going through, but that release was strong today. Those endorphins are real.
Yes, indeed.
That's the thing. Like once you get going, it really makes you feel different, which is why I had to get out there and get going because, it helps to clear your mind. It gets you in a different space. You can get to creating and doing all those other things. The weather been so iffy though. Some mornings when I get up to go, I'm like, It went from being 70 degrees to 30 degrees to to 50 degrees to back to 33. And I was like, I need some consistency in this weather, which is why I'm over here drinking tea right now. And I keep sniffing because of the weather. And I'm not a person who wears a coat. So, T said, plus I had my music on 100 to keep her going. So, yeah. Listen.
Music can do that.
It does. I appreciate y'all for like being vulnerable enough to talk about your things here. Like Cliff O was talking about, he don't think he could be that vulnerable, but you were vulnerable here. You laid your vulnerabilities on the table, and allow for us to know that some of your vulnerabilities is, one of your hard things is being vulnerable, but you were being vulnerable with us. So we appreciate that. Chose, what the hell you doing? The hell you doing? You done got all quiet. Excuse me.
The Fat Girl Chronicles, where real men can come be bitches.
The fuck? What? Now, Mouth, we don't want to say that.
No, I'm just fucking with you because I'm a part of the show and I be over here getting sensitive and shit.
Cause you're supposed to.
I be over here. I'm like, I'm glad my goddamn laptop is far away from me today because I'm sitting over here like, damn, they talking about me. Like,
oh, pop.
I'm over here getting puffy eyed. Like, I just need to go have a drink and turn my jazz on.
Listen, I'm sitting up here like, I literally just said, I think I'm finna make my food and I'm finna go for a ride up the street. Go get me a cigar or something and sit in the parking lot of the street or something. No, I can't sit in no parking lot. I'm a ride around. But that's the same thing I said. Like, dang, I need a moment to like fully just let it out. Like, I've been letting little bits and pieces like happen, but I'm like, pop, let it out, baby. Put your jazz on.
Like the mouth is different. The mouth is different. Is different. It is, but anyway, and Dale is separate in different ways. Like Dale is like really sensitive, like especially as I've matured and got older, I've become very fucking sensitive, like emotional sensitive, like. And since my mom passed, like I be crying about all kind of shit, like. I mean, I knew growing up I was gonna be sensitive because I cried when the witch got killed in The Wizard of Oz. Like, I'm self-dead and serious though.
Oh.
But yo, if y'all ever want to see me cry, play a clip of one of them soldiers coming home and the reaction from them kids. Oh my God.
Yeah, those be touching moments. I ain't gonna even front.
It was one on TikTok the other day. It was a guy who just saw his brother after 16 years. His brother was in the service and they surprised him. And it was funny, but it was also sweet because the brother doesn't like surprises. And so the brother snuck up on the side of him and he was like, why the fuck y'all do this to me? And then he got up and hugged his brother like extra long. He was super mad because they surprised him. Like, he don't like surprises in no shape, form, or fashion. So he got up and literally like went off on them because he like, y'all know I don't do this, but he was crying while he was hugging his brother. I thought that was really, really good. I love seeing it, especially when it's black men and they get to like come home and all that other kind of stuff.
Yeah, them joints be tear jerking. I be like thinking like, should I just move for a long time and then come back to surprise my daughter just so I can get that?
Not just so you can get that.
so you get that feeling you had when she was a little girl.
Yeah, like
that's a whole nother show from the transition of girls where they go from being daddy's little girl to a preteen and then want to be around a mama and a woman because they want to learn how to be a woman. And you still have to find those little glimpses of moments where you realize, oh, that's still my baby girl. That's a whole
You know what, bro? Like, it's with me, bro, I don't think my daughter want to be around her mother just to learn how to be a woman. I just think she like to get away with everything. So she just rather be over there. And I'm like the police parent and shit. And I'm the strict sergeant. So, yeah, of course you ain't going to want to fucking fuck with me because I'm going to be like, no.
Right.
No, go sit your ass down somewhere.
True, but like you like that with everybody though.
That's what I mean. That's
your daughter.
That's how niggas act that don't use butter in their eggs when they fry.
Hey, y'all saying it.
Too much vegetable oil in his system.
I'm telling you, till I do my thing, y'all gonna keep on. You know what? Fuck it. The next photo shoot, meet and greet, nigga. Watch this.
All right.
Watch this shit.
Oh, speaking of which, ooh, we got some coming for y'all asses. But y'all gotta wait. Just know it's something amazing.
Why the hell Leo sang every goddamn
That
thing?
wasn't even nothing to be singing right there. Like you just hey, man, look, that wasn't even nothing to sing right there. Like
I just be feeling like it. Like you just be hitting me
through the comments.
what a god. Like I'm about to open this door.
Wanna leave the door
Like, what the
open. I'm
You
just
live in the hood. Ain't nobody leaving no fucking doors open. You don't want your goddamn house? Leave the door open. Don't let Silk Sonic sing you off.
Listen.
You stole all your shit.
Music moment. Yeah.
Listen, let's go and get into that. Y'all want to get into that? Let's get into the music moment. Let's do that.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna start calling Charles doing that. Hey, Charles. I'm gonna call him like they did on Same Girl. Hey, Charles, what up, me? I thought I'd call you up. They see how you do and tell you that I'm on my way. He got a new music moment, child. Check it out.
Yo, what's up? It's your man, the Mouth, and it's time for your new music moments. We're going to start off with Mr. Norman Brown. He has a new one out. The album's called Let's Get Away, but the single's called I Won't Hurt You. You heard it first on the new music moments.
I don't know which route to take to make her give me everything. Separated by a wall, trying to climb but it's too tall. She won't open up, she acts so damn tough. She's protecting her heart. Enough is enough. I'm about to end up. Let me see, where should I start? Hey baby, I know what you've been through. It's wrong how we did you, but girl, I just want you to know I'm fine. Don't get
Yes, indeed. The song is called I Won't Hurt You. But we got to keep it moving because it's time to get into the albums of the week. Yo, my man is back, Mr. Eric Roberson. The album is called Lessons. And I don't know if you hadn't heard the single, that means you've been up on a rock. But he released the album, and the album is amazing from beginning to end. So the first song we're going to get into the album is called Start Over Again. The album is called Lessons. The artist is Eric Roberson.
First I kiss you, baby, then I love you down, only to wake up beside you and start all over again. First I kiss your lips, then I love you down, baby, yeah, only to wake up beside you and start all over again.
Yes, indeed. It's one of your albums of the week, and this album is called Lessons. Definitely go out and download it, pick it up, whatever you need to do. But you definitely want to add this to your collection. Do y'all remember the 90s with the groups? A group like Intro would come inside. Y'all remember that? Yes, indeed. That's right. Mr. Eric Roberson went and got them and put them on the album Lessons, which is one of your albums of the week from Mr. Eric Roberson. And they did a song called All I Want right here in your new music moments with your man, The Mouth.
Feels so new. Never imagined she could do all the things she did to me all night long. Felt like she was dancing with me to our own private melody, while my soul and her soul wrote the song. How could it feel so right, knowing it was just one night, missing her warm embrace, the memories I can't erase, can't
Yes, indeed. The album is called Lessons. The artist is Mr. Eric Roberson. But now it's time to get into another album of the week. Now listen to your boy, The Mouth. This album is Grammy Award winning. So the artist's name is Alex Isley and Jack Dine. The album is called Marigold. And I'm telling you, from beginning to end, it's like old school. You can put it on the 8-track and just put it in and let it run. But the first song we're going to get into is called Such a Thing. And your new music moments on the Fat Girl Chronicles podcast.
Tiptoed round my door, was not looking for you, busy finding who I am. Just 1 year ago, you couldn't have told me that this was a part of my plan. Never imagined such a thing. Never imagined such a thing. So beautiful.
Yes, indeed. The song is called Such a Thing. The album is called Marigold. It's Alex Isley and Jack Dine. And when these two get together, man, they make great music. Now, I've been on there for a little bit over a year. And everything she sings, man, everything she touches is beautiful. Even when she sung to me for my birthday. Alex Isley, your album of the week, Marigold. Definitely download this album. This song is called Love Again. With your man, The Mouth, and your new music moments.
Except the sun in my face, and it feels right. Had gotten used to the silence of the night. The thought of your arms, I'm already safe. Thought I had done it all, but I got some grace. Even a bit of time and space. Reset on my heart and a brand new slate. You make me feel like I can love again. You make me feel like I can love again.
Yes, indeed. This was Alex Isley and Jack Dane with your album of the week, Marigold. Definitely add that to your collection. And don't forget to go pick up Mr. Eric Roberson and his album Lessons. And don't forget to pick up the single from Mr. Norman Brown called I Won't Hurt You in your new music moments. Don't forget to follow your boy, The Mouth. That's right, The Mouth _moments on all social media outlets. That's The Mouth _moments with an S on all social media outlets. And don't forget, if you got any new music or you got questions or concerns, man, hit us up at the Fat Girl Chronicles Podcast at gmail.com. That's the Fat Girl Chronicles Podcast at gmail.com. And don't forget to hang out with me tomorrow night for Wind Down Wednesdays on AblazinRadio.com, Ablazing Radio Live. And also Sunday night for Sultry Sundays, where you can get the new music moments with me on AblazinRadio.com from 9 p.m. to 11 Eastern Standard Time. Yo, it's your man, The Mouth, and it's your new music moments. And I'm out.
Anyhow.
Like I can love again. That's right, Alex. If you're paying attention, call me when you get ready to go on the road. I'm gonna choreograph all your background dances for you.
Yes, choreograph it.
Yes, indeed. I'm telling you, that album, Eric Roberson is my boy, but Alex album, hands down the best album of the year right now.
Ooh, of the year. Oh, I'm gonna have to tune. I'm gonna have to
Yeah, unless you get like a universal key from one of them.
I'm gonna have to get back into
you
my
like to feel grown and sexy and like you sipping on something. Let me tell you something. That album right there, that is the one.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get back into my.
What she just say? Did y'all just hear what she just said? You make me feel like I can love again. What?
Ooh, that's some shit.
If I had a coochie, it'd be moist.
Man.
That boy is good.
Ain't nobody about to play with Pop, let me say something. I love that me and you just go off on a tangent and we just get our laugh on. Okay, we get our chuckle on, and then Trosh, he be gone like he is right now, and we be over here just chuckling. And then when he come back, he be talking about what I missed. It's too late. It's too late to explain it. You had to be there. You had to be there.
Man. And that Norman Brown song, man, man, let me tell y'all something. This Sunday coming up, I got so much new music. Oh my God.
Ooh, T and Michelle, y'all ready to body roll on Sunday?
Tomorrow night, if you hang out with me, if you know anything about the Culture Tour, that's going to be the first hour of the show. The first hour is going to be New Edition, Charlie Wilson, and Jodeci. That's going to be the first hour tomorrow night of the show. Both of the Leo Rochelles are in the building. Let me tell y'all something. Hey, everybody right now, go to your phone, download the app of Blazing Radio Live. Boom. Hang out with me tomorrow night. It's free. Why not?
Yes. Hang out with him. T said, I love that Leo sings the words to her comments. It brings the joy and excitement to what she's saying. Y'all stop hating. Tell them again, T, because they be hating that I be singing. And Cliff was talking about that nigga geeked. Let me play this video for y'all since they keep saying it.
You found it?
Yes. Trosh sent it to me. I just had the screen recorded while we wasn't on. I didn't want to bring it up then. Genesis said that's a vibe. Ooh, T said I love that. Her project is fire. I definitely need to listen to it. Dodie said, well, hello, motherfuckers. Well, hello to you.
What up, Dodie?
That's some real feelings right there. I kind of sort of felt that and kind of sort of feel that about somebody. Ew, okay then.
All right, T.
You better feel them feelings, okay?
Make sure that
gas. Make sure it's real butterflies, okay? And that it ain't that White Castle burger, okay?
You know what I'm talking about?
So let me show y'all this video since they're gonna keep saying it. And I did not even know I said this. I didn't even know that it was like I said it on the recording. So we did the recording of the show, and the guys performed, and I don't know. I think I might have been tipsy at this point because I think I was on drink number 2. And y'all know I don't drink like that no more. So I was on probably drink number 2, and I was probably a little lit myself. But here we go.
I'm saying that's what the fuck it is. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah! What up, Chicago? Let's do it! Let's get it.
Y'all ready?
This nigga is geeks. But if y'all saw Trosh, he was so excited. Like it was the strong arm movement.
Let's go! That nigga.
It was the strong arm movements for me, and I was like, well, damn. Like he is geeked. Like I've seen him like be excited to perform, but that was a different type of excitement.
New energy. Like since he got with the bald head niggas with big heads. that nigga Trosh be on it. He like his energy, like they all gel together and they match. You know what I'm saying?
They do very much so.
And I was like, you know, he kept telling me that. I said, all right, we're gonna hear what the music sound like. And when I heard that shit, I was like, yo, these niggas is like that.
Yeah, they be cutting up. They be doing their thing.
Yeah.
Now I ain't gonna never take that from them. But that was a different energy that I've witnessed from Trosh. You know what I'm saying? We saw him like perform like last year, and he was performing his music by himself. And then he performed this song with I can't think of the guy's name, but I've seen him perform and like his energy was lit, but it wasn't like that.
Yeah, like they put a fire in each other, like as a team.
And like I said, Syndrome, he like the little ratchet one, like he gonna cause a ruckus before they perform. So then now you gotta get excited because you like he done said all this, y'all better be good. And then they live up to what the expectation is. So that's why I said that. But he was geeked. I was like, oh, okay then. I ain't never seen this, but I sees it now. So
he said he had just scored a touchdown in the Super Bowl. He was like,
right. He was out there like with the legs. He did the Rudy Huxtable touchdown dance with the legs wobbling and shit. That's all I was like, oh, okay. So let me give y'all one thing real quick. This is my little for shits and giggles post because I just thought this was it tickled me. So for shits and giggles, y'all know we do the for shits and giggles every once in a while, but this one tickled me since we are talking about mental health and all this other kind of good stuff. This was funny to me. It said, I text you at 7:02. It's 7:02:15. Find you somebody else to play with because I ain't it. Find you somebody else to play with because I'm not the one. Okay.
oh, it is 12 seconds, and you have not responded to me.
Listen. Let me tell you.
It's gonna work.
This ain't gonna work. This ain't gonna work for me. But I that's kind of the point where you start drawing boundaries. But it's like, damn, that was a little deep. You a little too deep in the boundary trenches right there. Talking about some, it's 7:02:15. Ooh, why you watching the clock that tough? So I thought that was hilarious. Make sure y'all steal that and go send that to somebody.
Right.
Make sure y'all text them at 7:02. So then you can text them this at 7:02:15. But you gotta be somebody who know that you playing. Don't do that to somebody who ain't gonna get it. And then the affirmation of the week. This ain't really an affirmation, but it is. I'm gonna say it is. It is. We always look at affirmations as like these little mantras and stuff like that, but that's not. This one says, yesterday someone said to me, I would have never guessed you've been through what you have. You carry yourself so well. And that's when I realized that it's not about what happens to you, it's how you handle it. And listen, it's one of those things where you like, yeah, it is how you handle it, but damn, it's heavy. You know what I'm saying? It's heavy. So I definitely would say I'm glad I don't look like what I've been through. I'm glad I do not I'm glad that all of the things that I deal with don't show on my face or they don't show in my skin. They don't show up on me. And I'm grateful for that because I don't know why y'all don't believe I'm over 35. But you know, I'm glad that the life things that have happened to me in this life haven't aged me or make me look like I've been through a lot of shit, like I've been through the fire and the flood. Okay. Michelle said he's gonna get that name right one day. BHNWB Latoya said, Dodie said, keep our heads out your fucking mouth. Pause. And I'm mad you spell pause like that. And then T said, and I meant that. Respond immediately. I said what I said. Woo. Oh, the one where it's let me find it because I have that one too. Let me tell you, I saved it. T said, "Nah, Leo, that IG post I tagged you in about trying to play it cool when you know you about to come out of the bag." Yes, it said my toxic trait. Hold on, let me find it because that tickled me, and I actually believe I posted it. It said my toxic trait is playing calm when I absolutely plan on taking it too far. Listen, because I'm gonna be real cool, and then next thing you know, I'm getting ready to let loose on your ass. Okay, but the last affirmation, the last one, it says, and this can apply to the men too, but this is how I found it. So, but it can apply to the men as well. Y'all can fix it up however it needs to apply to you. But it says, in this season of being a Black woman, I just want to be held, hugged, and taken care of. I am not every woman. It's not all in me. I'm actually tired and would like help, understanding, and love. Okay? It's not all in me. Anything you want done, baby, don't come asking me.
That's how black people do it. They be trying to
Push the notes out.
mobilize and all that. You say, with me.
Pushing the note out. It's not all in me. Anything you want done, baby, go ask your mammy.
Said me.
Woo, shoot, you stupid. That is how it go though. People be holding their ear and everything, like they trying to really get into.
Have you ever had somebody talking about they can sing, like they be singing R&B, but they really be sounding like they still singing at church? Love, and so many people use your name in vain.
They be doing all of them church runs. And then you see all of this happening. Because listen, T said, "Mom laughing at these lyric changes, Leo. Listen, because I don't want to do it no more. I don't want to be every woman. It's not all in me. Go ask your mommy. Anything you want done, baby, go ask your mammy."
Ooh, 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 ooh.
Yes, come to back up. I love it. That's what you call real backup right there, because he didn't even know. He just came on in. He was like, "Hey, let's get it." It's always this though that gets me, like this.
On the mic, they be holding one headphone on.
It's this. They don't even have no headphones on. It just be this. I know what this means as a singer and stuff, like you trying to hear yourself, but still, it be people that sound terrible and they always do this. Like, just stop. You sound terrible. T said, "What about the finger that goes up when they sing it real hard though?" Listen, every time somebody is trying to sing and they can't like hit the note, I always think about the barbershop when Cedric and Avant was on the train singing. He was like, "No, you missing it. It's too fine." He kept trying to get him to know. He kept trying to get him to catch it. He said, No. It's too fine." He just kept messing it up. I was chuckling. I was like, damn. Like, Cedric was really trying to get him to know when he was the one wrong. And it had me cracking up. The other thing, y'all silly. Y'all silly as hell. And y'all still ain't hit them hashtags, but that's okay. It'll just be here next week. Make sure y'all follow us on all social media platforms. Make sure y'all follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. We are at PGC Podcast on Twitter, the Fat Girl Chronicles everywhere else. And we got a couple of announcements coming up pretty soon. Actually, we got about 3 announcements coming soon. So y'all got to be here to get the announcements, or you got to follow the pages to get the information. So if you ain't here, I don't know what to tell you. You better hope that your friends in the comment section love you enough to tell you that what's happening. Okay?
What's happening, partner?
Make sure you follow each of us. You can follow the Fat Girl Chronicles at It's Trosh at the mouth _moments and at Leo Rochelle _, because somebody stole my name on there. But I think her name is Leora Shell. And I'm like, that's ugly, but okay.
What?
And make sure you follow the Fat Girl Chronicles podcast on all podcast streaming apps, including iHeartRadio, Spotify, Amazon Music, Audible, Pandora, and much, much more. And since you guys are here, make sure you subscribe to that YouTube channel for us. I have not forgot about you guys' gifts. It was T, Michelle, and Cass. And I miss Cassie tonight, because she's usually in here too. But I still haven't forgotten you guys' gifts. I will get it out to you this week. You guys got you all have a gift coming from me. When Facebook was doing this thing and spazzing out on us, and you guys hopped on over to YouTube, because y'all know that's where to find us if we are not on Facebook. You can find us on YouTube. So we want to thank you all for that. We did tell you all you would receive a gift, and I'm going to make sure I make good on my word, okay? I wanted to get something real nice for you all, so it's still coming. And if you love watching the Fat Girl Chronicles and you'd like to make a donation so that we can keep bringing all of this dopeness, feel free to cash app us at $PGC Podcast. No amount is too small, okay? You can hit us like that. Like I said, we got a couple of announcements coming up. You guys have heard us talking about the meet and greet. And I want to send a special shout out, a very, very special shout out, a big thank you, and all of the love and gratitude in my heart to Michelle Jackson, Genesis Unique, and my best friend, Miss Marcy, for helping me to wrangle all of this in and get it popping. And I would be remiss if I did not thank Unforgettable's Custom Experiences. And guess who that is? My sister. Sometimes you out here doing things and you planning, but then when you have a conversation and everything makes sense, then, things come together as they should. So I want to thank her for assisting in getting all of the behind the scenes work together as Genesis, Marcy, Michelle, and myself get the forefront of it together. So thank you to Unforgettables Custom Experiences. Make sure y'all follow her on Facebook and Instagram for your custom travel packages, all of that good stuff that's popping off. Make sure y'all check her out, okay? And not only does she does the custom experiences, but she can do your custom gear for your custom experience. So make sure y'all get that as well. And again, join a Cure for the Culture Wellness Counseling group on Facebook. I promise you, the pour up and process sessions are amazing. She has them once a month, and each month is a different topic, but the group is amazing. Make sure y'all get in there. And tell them Leo sent you, so you won't have to sit in the group. You got to sit in the waiting area of the group. And last but not least, we have the Fat Girl Chronicles Get It Out the Mud song contest. We told y'all before, and we're going to tell y'all again, we're going to keep pushing this thing because it is an amazing opportunity. We hadn't been pushing it because we kind of were trying to figure out some of the details. But listen, if you are a music creator, if you're an artist, singer, rapper, even if you do spoken word, go ahead and do something about getting it out the mud for PGC. And we will break you off something proper. Like you will get an interview here on the Fat Girl Chronicles, a whole lot of dumb shit between the lines on the show with the mouth on Sultry Sunday or Wind Down Wednesday, either one of those, and the Dirty 30. Your music will be played on JQLM Radio, and you will get a styled photo shoot session from your girl Leo Rochelle. So let's go ahead and make sure that you all are dropping those submissions to the Fat Girl Chronicles at gmail.com or the Fat Girl Chronicles podcast at gmail.com. I am always watching the inbox and the email inbox, so make sure you send us your submissions. We want to get y'all out here. And I'm connected to some other greater things that are coming, so you guys better get them submissions in.
Right.
But we want to thank you
I ain't connected
all.
with shit, so
Man, bye. All the shit you out here doing.
I'm gonna be the photographer. You be the style, I'm gonna be the photographer. My Polaroid. You know, jot them pictures up so they feel developed.
You gotta shake it. You gotta let me see how this came out. I bet you it's gonna be good though. I bet you it's gonna be good though. That'll be hilarious if that's how somebody doing photo shoots now.
Boy.
Let me
Man,
see. Hold on.
Tonight was dope. Tonight was dope.
It was.
Yep.
It just
was good.
It brought up a lot of things that a lot of us don't necessarily pay attention to. And it makes you realize that, you know, you got to step outside of yourself to see other people as well. Like you might know your issues, but you got to step outside of yourself to see other people as well and figure out how to, you know, be there for one another.
Understanding your process and understanding that, you know, you take work and
other people do too.
Yeah, everybody needs some work. So I want to challenge everybody that's hanging out with us tonight, man.
Come on, challenge.
Let's check on at least 10 people. Let's check in on at least 10 people. Just see what's up. Because I'm bad at that. I'm horrible.
Are you?
I am. But let's challenge. We don't challenge and check in on 10 people, man, and see how they doing, man.
Yeah.
Make sure they all right. That's the challenge, yo. That's the challenge.
That's the challenge.
That's the challenge.
All right. Well, we're gonna put that challenge out there. I'm gonna put it on the thing like I do for the show, and I'm gonna put it out there for people to check in on somebody.
Check in.
Or hell, tag somebody and I'm gonna put it on Instagram. Tag somebody and ask them if they good. Check in with your people.
Yeah, let's check in with us, man.
Yeah, we gotta check in. We gotta make sure that we are doing the best that we can to love on each other and be good to each other. The world is very it's a lot happening. It's a lot happening to a lot of people, so we gotta be good to each other. And more importantly, you gotta be good to yourself. Be good to yourself, be good to others. Love on yourself, love your people. And you know, whatever you do for the rest of this evening and for the rest of this week, don't do it with your half-ass. Do it with your whole ass. All right, y'all?
Even if your back pockets touch in the back.
Even if your back pockets is touching in the back. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all for being here each and every Fat Tuesday. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all for subscribing, following us, liking us, commenting, all of that good stuff. We thank y'all from the bottom of our hearts. And we will see y'all again next Tuesday. Make sure on tomorrow y'all tap into Between the Lines on JQLM Radio. And then tomorrow evening, y'all tap into the mouth from 11 p.m. to 2 a.m. and on Sunday from 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, y'all.
Join us tomorrow night. Don't forget at 11:30, it's the virtual toast. So go ahead and have your beverage together because we're going to toast to each other. We're going to have a good time. We're going to start that first hour off with the Imitation of the Culture Tour, and it's going to be New Edition, Charlie Wilson, and Jodeci the first hour. We just going to mix it up and have a good time.
Jodeci!
Come and talk to me. I really wanna. You got me.
Oh,
Come on, Otis. Come on, Otis. Come on, Otis.
it was the 3rd of September.
That's it. That's it.
So that's what he was doing in the movie. Oh shit! Bye, y'all.
Yo, y'all be good. Love y'all.
Love y'all. Peace.
It's been a long and winding road, not to this point, but here I am. And I won't stop until my soul can't take no more, until I drop in, that's my plan. But until then, I'm grinding, I'm working, I'm working, I'm grinding, I'm grinding, I'm working, I'm working, I'm grinding. I'm shooting for the stars and my aim game is nice, so what I'm saying, it's enjoy the ride. This ain't no overstatement, oh we so overloaded. We on some legendary, oh yeah, we overnose it. We on that brink of greatness, so close I fucking taste it. Premature celebration, so let's get fucking wasted. They don't know what we been through, but it's time now that we show improvement. I had to follow my instincts and my hand play, so it's show move. We had time with our backs up against walls, dog, but we made it. And them fake niggas show fake love, but we beat the game and we played it. Yeah, that chest shit, now I'm on to that next shit. Diamonds all in my necklace while I miss the gift that I'm blessed with. We